Hello, English learners. Welcome to Real English Flow, the podcast where real conversations help your English grow naturally, week after week. I'm Lily.
And I'm Jake. And Lily, be honest. When you hear the word discipline, what's the first feeling you get?
Honestly, a little tired. Like someone is about to tell me to wake up at 5 and do 100 push-ups.
Exactly. That's the picture most people have. Discipline as punishment, as suffering.
As something only superhuman people have, and the rest of us are just not built for it.
And today, we want to change that picture completely. Because real discipline isn't punishment. It's actually one of the kindest things you can give yourself.
Kind? That's a different angle.
A very different one. And we're going to explain exactly why, in simple, clear English you can use today.
Subscribe to Real English Flow if you're new here. Let's talk about discipline, the real version.
Okay, let's start by fixing a big misunderstanding.
Go ahead.
Most people think discipline means forcing yourself to do things you hate, gritting your teeth, suffering through something because you should.
And that version exists. But it's exhausting. Nobody can live like that for very long.
Exactly. That kind of discipline burns out fast. It's like running with your foot on the brake the whole time.
So, what's the real version?
The real version is simpler. Discipline means doing what you decided to do even after the motivation is gone.
Even after the feeling disappears.
Right. Motivation is a feeling. Feelings come and go all day. Discipline is the bridge that connects what you decided on a good day to what you actually do on a hard day.
It's not about loving every single moment of the work.
It's about not needing to love it to still show up.
That's a much more human definition.
Because discipline isn't superhuman. It's a skill. And skills can be learned.
I want to tell you about one specific moment that taught me more about discipline than any book ever did.
Go ahead.
A few years ago, I committed to doing exercise every morning. Nothing huge, just 15 minutes. And one morning, I woke up exhausted. Bad night, stressful week, the whole package.
The perfect excuse.
The perfect excuse was right there, ready to use. I'm too tired today. I'll do double tomorrow. My brain had the whole speech prepared.
But
I remembered something someone told me once. Don't decide based on how you feel in the moment. Decide based on who you want to become. And I thought, okay, just one push-up. Just one. If I can do one, I've kept the promise.
just one.
I did one push-up. And then, honestly, since I was already down there, I did a few more. Not the full 15 minutes, but something. And something mattered more than I expected.
Why?
Because the next day, the excuse was a little weaker. I did it yesterday, even tired. I can do it today. Discipline isn't built in the big moments. It's built in moments exactly like that one. Small, boring, almost invisible.
Nobody writes a movie about one push-up.
No, but that one push-up taught my brain something important, that I keep my word to myself. And that lesson is worth more than any perfect quote about discipline.
Let's collect some English vocabulary around discipline and commitment. Useful, real words.
First, show up. This means to actually do the thing, to be present and active. I don't always feel like it, but I show up anyway.
Next, keep my word. This means to do what you said you would do. I told myself I would study every day, and I keep my word.
push through. We've used this before, but it fits perfectly here. To continue even when it's hard. I was tired, but I pushed through the workout.
Stay committed. This means continuing to do something even over a long time. It's not easy, but I'm staying committed to my goals.
And follow through. This means actually finishing what you started, doing the action after the decision. Lots of people make plans. Few people follow through.
Show up, keep my word, push through, stay committed, follow through. 5 powerful phrases about discipline, all very natural in English.
And before we keep going, we want to say something important to you.
If you made it this far in the episode and you're still here listening, thank you. Genuinely. That means a lot to us.
And if you're enjoying what we do here at Real English Flow, the only free way to help us is by subscribing to the channel.
It doesn't cost anything, but it means everything to us. Every subscriber tells us, keep going. This matters. We want more of this.
And that's exactly what motivates us to keep creating content for you every single week.
So if you haven't subscribed yet, hit that button right now. And if you know someone who wants to learn English, share this video with them. One share could change their entire journey.
Like the video, turn on the notification bell so you never miss a new episode. And leave us a comment. We read every single one.
Okay, now without further delay, let's get back to it. Because this episode is just getting good. Let's continue. I want to be honest about something. There was a project I almost gave up on 3 separate times.
3 times?
3 distinct moments where I genuinely thought, this isn't working. I should stop. The first time was about a month in. Nothing was happening. No progress I could see.
And you almost stopped.
Almost. But I had told a friend about it, and the thought of explaining why I quit felt worse than continuing. So I kept going. Not because I felt inspired, just because stopping felt more embarrassing.
An honest reason. Not glamorous, but honest.
Very honest. The second time was about 3 months in. I was tired. The excitement was completely gone. It had become work. Just repetitive, unglamorous work.
That's usually where people quit, when the newness disappears.
Exactly. But I had built a small rule for myself. Work on it for at least 10 minutes every day, even on the worst days. Just 10 minutes. And 10 minutes on a tired day often became 30.
The small rule saved it.
It did. And the third time, that one was different. Something actually went wrong. A real setback, not just boredom. And that's when I learned the most important thing about discipline.
What was it?
That discipline isn't about never wanting to quit. It's about having a plan for the moments when you do want to quit. Because those moments always come.
They always come. The question is just whether you're ready for them.
I want to give you a picture. One that stayed with me for years.
Go ahead.
Imagine a garden. In spring and summer, watering it feels good. The sun is warm, the flowers are blooming. You can see the results immediately.
It's easy to feel motivated in the summer.
Very easy. But what about winter? Cold, dark, nothing visibly growing. Most people stop watering in winter because it doesn't feel rewarding anymore.
And what happens to the garden?
It dies, or it weakens so much that spring takes much longer to bring it back. But the gardeners who keep watering through winter, even a little, even without seeing results, Their garden comes back stronger and faster when spring arrives.
So, discipline is watering in winter?
Exactly. Doing the work when there's no visible reward, when nobody's watching, when the results are invisible and far away.
That's the real test.
Anyone can water a garden in full bloom. Discipline is for winter. That's where it actually matters.
There's one myth about discipline that I think causes real damage, and we need to address it directly.
Go ahead.
The myth that disciplined people don't struggle, that they wake up every day full of energy, never tempted to skip, never tired, never doubting themselves.
And that's simply not true.
Completely false. Disciplined people feel exactly the same resistance everyone else feels. The difference isn't the feeling. The difference is what they do despite the feeling.
They don't wait to feel ready.
They act first. The feeling sometimes comes after, sometimes never comes at all. But the action happens regardless.
This actually takes a lot of pressure off. You don't need to fix your motivation first. You just need to act anyway.
Exactly. Stop waiting to feel like a disciplined person before acting like one. The action comes first. The identity follows.
You become disciplined by doing disciplined things, not the other way around. More English now. Phrases for talking honestly about effort, struggle, and continuing despite difficulty.
I didn't feel like it, but I did it anyway. This is one of the most honest sentences in English. I didn't feel like exercising, but I did it anyway.
It's a work in progress. We've used this before, but it fits perfectly. My discipline is still a work in progress, and that's okay.
I'm building the habit for something still developing. I'm building the habit of studying every night, little by little.
I had a setback, but I'm back at it. Honest about difficulty, but showing continuation. I missed a week because I was sick, but I'm back at it now.
And small steps add up. A simple truth about progress. It doesn't feel like much, but small steps add up over time.
Didn't feel like it, but did it anyway. Work in progress, building the habit, back at it, small steps add up. 5 real phrases for talking about real effort.
I want to come back to something we said at the beginning, that discipline is actually kind.
Explain that more.
When you keep a promise to someone else, you arrive on time, you follow through on what you said, that builds trust. They know they can count on you.
Their word means something because their actions match it.
Exactly. Now, think about the promises you make to yourself. I'm going to start eating better. I'm going to learn this language. I'm going to finish this project. How many of those do you actually keep?
Oh, that's uncomfortable.
It is. Because every time we break a promise to ourselves, we lose a little trust in ourselves. We start to believe, quietly, without saying it out loud, that our own word doesn't really mean anything.
And that affects everything. Confidence, self-respect, how we feel about our own future.
Discipline rebuilds that trust. Every small promise you keep to yourself is evidence. I can count on me. And that evidence becomes the foundation for everything else you want to build.
So discipline isn't about achievement first. It's about self-respect first.
The achievement is just what happens naturally after the trust is rebuilt.
I want you to imagine something with us for a moment.
Go ahead.
Think about something you've wanted to do consistently and haven't yet. Learning English fluently, exercising regularly, building something you care about.
Now, imagine a version of you, 1 year from today, who simply kept the small promises. Nothing dramatic, just consistent. Just showing up imperfectly, day after day.
What would that version of you look like?
More confident, probably. Calmer. Someone who trusts their own word because they've proven it to themselves, quietly, day by day.
That version isn't far away. It's not made of talent or luck. It's made of small decisions, repeated, especially on the days that didn't feel inspiring.
The path is simple, even when it's not easy. Show up, especially when you don't feel like it, especially in winter.
You already have everything you need to start being that person. Today, right now, with whatever small thing is in front of you.
One small kept promise today is the first brick of that version of you.
Practice time. We say it slowly. You repeat it out loud, wherever you are.
I keep my promises to myself.
Say it slowly. Mean it.
I don't need to feel motivated to take action.
Again, out loud.
Small steps, repeated daily, build a strong future.
One more time.
I show up even when it's hard.
That last one, say it again. Because some mornings, that sentence is exactly what you'll need to remember.
I show up even when it's hard. Repeat it until your brain believes it. Because eventually, it will. Your challenge for this episode comes directly from Jake's story.
The one push-up rule. Pick something you've been trying to be more consistent with. Doesn't matter what it is.
Tomorrow, when you don't feel like doing it, and you probably won't, commit to the smallest possible version. 1 push-up, 1 sentence written, 1 page read, 1 minute of practice.
Not the full version. Just enough to keep the promise.
Because the goal isn't the push-up. The goal is proving to yourself, one more time, that your word means something.
Come to the comments and tell us. What's your one push-up? What's the small version of your commitment that you can do even on the hardest day?
We genuinely want to know. And your answer might be exactly the push someone else needs today.
Before we go, discipline was never about punishment. It was always about respect. Respect for the person you said you wanted to become.
You don't need to feel ready. You don't need to feel motivated. You just need to show up in whatever small way you can, especially when it's hard.
That's the whole secret. There isn't a more complicated version hiding somewhere. Just small, kept promises repeated over time.
Leave us a comment. What is one promise to yourself that you want to start keeping this week?
Share this episode with someone who needs a different perspective on discipline today.
Subscribe to Real English Flow. Slow, real, honest English every single week.
Take care of yourselves. Keep your word. See you next time.
Bye, everyone.